At the 6th day of February, an earthquake happened in Turkey, a big one. So we did some charity work with my friends for a few days. If you were a wing, you would be in a lot of damn pressure. So you need some assistance, otherwise you will just crash down. So we are cutting some carbon fiber pipes to assist our very long wings. They are about 2 meters long. It's so so long. I don't know why they are that long. So here, me measuring the pipe, cutting them, measuring them again, and having a wonderful carbon fiber pipes and gluing them. And also we 3D printed another pipe because our pipes were too small for our holes in the wing, so we need to make it a little bit bigger. In the previous episodes, I talked about the CNC router that's been broken recently. By chance, I found another one in the Pendik district of Istanbul. Going to Pendik from my home is about 1.5 hours, so it's a bit hard to go there, but I still gave it a shot. Electronic appliance needs a driver, and CNC router is an electronical thing. But only the producers of that CNC router know where that driver is. When I called the customer service, they didn't say anything but going to a technician. There was literally no information about where that driver is. The manager of the app where that router is said technicians downloaded a software in a laptop, but there were about 80 laptops, so it would be a little hard to find it, but somehow he found it, and I started using the router. Yeah, the foam is moving. That's not good. That time I was just trying to make the foam more stabilized, as you cannot just cut the moving foam. It's not logical. Now it's slower. It's a little bit better, I suppose.
Kırmızı balık gölde kıvrıla kıvrıla yüzüyor. Balıkçı. We were almost using the router, but there were two main problems. Schools were going to start. We were in a break because of the earthquake about 2 weeks, so I had no time to go panic. My school finished at 16 p.m. Oh, it's not 16 p.m., it's 4 p.m. Yeah, I will stick with the Turkish style. My school finished at 16 and it takes about 1.5 hours to go there. But then the place where we go closes at 18. So it was almost impossible for me to go there. Secondly, one of our team members, Ömer Faruk, was living 10 minutes away from Deneyap, so he could go there whenever he wants. But he didn't go there. He just said some stupid reasons and argued about us not going there. He asked me to go there. Bro, it takes 3 hours to go there and get back to my house. Are you freaking kidding? Okay, I'm starting to sound like a nigga. We made some changes in our airplane manufacturing ways, cause CNC router didn't seem like a possible option. At least for now. Let me tell you the new method, the new way is real simple. There will be two frames on each face of the foam and we will cut the foam with hot wire machine. After we cut about 20 parts, we're gonna glue them all together and the airplane's body will be ready. So me and Brock, second designer of the team, cut plywood like a pro, placed the plywood in a laser machine and started again like a pro as always. There is a very cool time lapse of the machine right now. It's playing. In the end, frames look like this.
Me and the boys went back to the best school in the best city of the world by climbing the windows.
Gel bugün parkur yapacağız.
I don't remember what we did in the school that day. Probably cut some films. There's no footage of it. But there is a footage of me leaving school in order to buy some food
Aynen demire de koy.
and eating it while looking at the best or ever. So this is how we cut the film. I think it's enjoyable to watch, actually. After we cut all the parts, it was time to get them all together. So we glued them.
O çok az geliyor. Profesyonel çalışıyoruz. İnce hesaplamalar.
Actually, it wasn't looking that good. Yeah, also it wasn't solid at all. So we again changed our production method. Yay, boy.